Greetings, music lovers. Here's a new reaction, this time by a suggestion of Miss Me Kate. She said, "Would be great to hear your thoughts on Money Game Part 3 by Ren. It's more along the lines of details in structure, but they had a bigger budget for the first time and upgraded equipment and options." So, let's fucking go. Hey, how is it going? I'm Diego Caetano Guerra, music producer, guitarist, drummer, mixing engineer, blah 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 blah. If you're interested on what I do and my music and all of that, you can go to the description. There's a lot of links, soundtracks that I made for Netflix, albums, mixes, and more. First, I want to say something to some people that don't understand. I want to establish new rules for my reactions. Here we go. I finally understood that uploading an entire video that someone else made is actually damaging the artist. So if you came here to watch an entire music video, you're in the wrong place. Here you came to see my reaction and my comments and analysis about it. Alright? If you want to go to the full video and watch it without interruptions, you go in the link under. I linked the original video. You go there. You can pause right now, watch the whole video, and come back to me. Having that said, here I will use pieces of it so you can see my reaction. In my case, as I am a music professional, then I will give you my comment on music, sound, composition, whatever goes through my mind spontaneously. And also I will be talking about the video. Also because the songs I'm reacting to are not mine. What's mine is my opinion, my reaction, my comments, etc, etc. As I said, Miss Me Kate commented, it would be great for me to react to Money Game Part 3. But I think I still haven't checked Money Game Part 1 and 2, so I'm gonna react to the 3 of them. If you want to support me, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. There's a lot of free stuff you can do for this channel, and I'm totally, enormously appreciating that. Let's start with Ren Money Game Part 1. 4 years ago. So I missed out on something.
Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria, eerie.
I need lyrics. How to generate it? Alright. I will just continue without.
Theory, stripe, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusion.
I don't understand what he's saying. I'm sorry. I have to put the lyrics here.
3 hours later.
We're all part of this old money game. Stop. This old money game. Hey, that's feeding my speech.
Yo, chill. No. What the no. What are you doing? Oh. He listened to me. Is he naked? Damn! He goes to gym a lot. What the f- Oh god. These videos sometimes put me on stress the whole time. First, because I don't know what's happening next. Second, because of the rapping. I had to concentrate only on the rapping, which is cool. But it's new to me. I'm not a lyrics guy. I'm very music oriented, but luckily they kept the music very simple, which also helped the guy to play without watching. It's just the same up and down. That helped the guy a lot. Also, keeping the music easy helps your focus on the lyrics, because your brain capacity is only limited. You can only do a certain amount of things at the same time. As a listener also, different types of personalities listen to different types of music. So what to say about the music? I don't have much to say. It's very simple. It's just 2 chords, and in one moment he just went full Bob Marley. Let's go to that moment.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way, and those who rise to distorted lies, poison in the...
Lots of Bob Marley happening there. The other thing I want to say is that his creations are more like short films, in the way that he performs live in front of the camera, and in this case he has a guitarist for him. Normally he has the guitar. I just heard myself drinking water. Mamma mia. Alright, I'm back. So I'm talking about this is a short film, and this is more important, the whole action happening alongside the music, because the sound is not really awesome. I have seen other videos from him that the sound is not really that awesome, but it balances out because the experience of what you're feeling and what's being communicated here is more important than the package. When he makes all of that noise, that's not ideal for even for making a movie. So this is very raw, very happening in the moment. This is a one-take thing, and this is not really typical. Normally on a music video, the music is already done, and then you're just trying to add to the music with some visuals. But this is all happening all at once, and this is just great. So this was 4 years ago, so 2019. That was 4 years ago already? What the f? Yeah, I mean, I know, I can do math, but it feels like 2019 was last year. Yeah, I mean, it's a criticism, it's a very good lyrics. For me, it's nothing new, it's a very good critique. I heard it a couple times, I feel the same. Money was invented from train, blah blah blah. I mean, I feel you. I really like the part of immigration. I'm also full with him there, but yeah, I'm not here to talk about immigration, I'm here to react about music. So now let's go to part 2. Let's speed run this boy. This was 3 years ago, in 1999.
Take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. A big smile, make big wave.
Thank you so much, Ren. You added some lyrics. Thank you. Yeah, so in this video we have no performance in front of the camera live like in so many other videos. We now have a video clip, specifically a lyric video, which helps a lot to go through the mental trip that is to listen to a rap song, or specifically a Ren song, which is a mixture of rap and not rap. This song has more production in terms of music because it's not in front of the cameras. The music had more time to be developed. Trumpets, there's some bass, there's some piano, there's some guitar, and there are vocal arrangements. It's really cool. Well, the video is nothing more than illustrative. There's nothing special happening there. Also, there's the previous video being reused. And in this case, the song will go through like a general theory of capitalism on why it's all wrong and why all of this disbelief in the political class, because they're all doing the money game, which is here explained. Really cool. There's some high moments. For example, where most people replied, the whole explanation moment, which is really cool. I can imagine this can be used in schools. Very good. I have nothing more to say. Let's go to the third one. Before starting the video, I'm seeing this is also happening like a performance. What do I expect from this? Closure? Yeah. When was this video done? 1 month ago. Ha! All right. Am I ready for this? I don't know. I'm gonna just put it a bit louder, and let's go.
Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Boy, this was great. Wow, very awesome. I like part 3 way more than any other, and I think it's also independent. I think each part stands on itself. Let's go to my specialty now, which is music and audio. In this case, it feels like everything is performed in front of the camera, but because of the sound, I could find some moments in which I realized it was either pre-recorded or post-recorded, meaning everything could have been done and performed in front of the camera as it sounds, but then it would have been done again in a proper environment where everything sounds more controlled and way better. And I tell you why. At the beginning with the piano I was thinking, yeah, that sounds like it's happening there, right? And also, I mean, the whole steps and all of these noises, I also believe it's added as in a normal movie. When he starts talking, actually singing, this sound sounds so good, like when you talk like this into a microphone. You don't see a microphone in front of him. You might see like a tiny device here that could act like a microphone, but that's not enough, because also in some plosives, that's the letter P, you can hear a little bit of wind, and let's go and listen to it.
28 inside the Senate, money bought.
Look at the 28, like the T, sounds like T.
To arms, he's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28 inside.
Like you hear the wind. So this was probably recorded on the spot, performed on the spot with real instruments for real. But I also think that the room is not done for making music. Look at those walls out of metal. Look at that concrete floor. If you record anything there, it's gonna sound very bad. Even if you have $1 million in equipment, it will sound terrible, because that room is not prepared acoustically for making anything with music. It looks good. It's probably well thought for the visual aspect. For making a video, it's really good. Those noises, maybe they are recorded on the spot. You can hear in every tiny sound and every step that each small sound has a tremendous echo. You know, and if you play a piano, pianos are loud, and the string quartet also, it sounds very good. And I don't see any, I don't see the microphones. Maybe they have a piezo. I see there a cable, so they might have piezo microphones.
Pavements of the city. 44 inside.
Piezos are microphones that don't have a membrane like this. Like a normal microphone has a membrane, and then you talk and your sound waves travel to air, and then they hit that membrane, they move that. They move a magnet, and that transforms into electricity, and then that is audio. Piezos are actually, there's no air in between. It's just the membrane attached to the resonating elements. So you can record cellos or guitar just anywhere, and you will get the direct sound without any interference from the outside. So it could have been recorded there and preserved, and the sound is very good. So it could be done afterwards, or it could be this cable could be a little evidence that there's a piezo microphone. There's also a little bit of cable there for this guy. I don't know if this is a piece of cable also. Yeah, the cellos might have been preserved from the original recording. 90% sure that the voices and the piano had to be recorded again afterwards to have a good sounding video. I know he always sacrifices sometimes the sound quality, but I think in this case, in this hangar, this like storage or whatever, it's not really possible to sound good with microphones. Also with a clip microphone, even if it's pointing to you, most of the sound of your voice go forward. And the type of sound, this very close, bassy, with peace and it's post-recording.
At a palace with a mountain of gold.
The song is brutal. It's talking about so many things, so many layers. This whole father-son relationship, this pressure that some parents put on their kids, and those kids end up trying to satisfy the vision of the father. And it can go very good and it can go very bad. And there's a lot of examples in history of tyrannical parents that think they are doing something good for their kids by putting lots of negativity, and they end up traumatized and not really happy. So yeah, this is another masterpiece. Also, it comes in the style of high ren in the terms of how it's composed. There's a lot of changes the whole time. It's not so straight like Money Game Part 1 and Money Game Part 2, which was like a very simple hip-hop, reggae, whatever thing. This is more like complex. This has more layers, has more like a linear type of composition. This is just great. I really preferred the Part 3 a lot of times above the part 1 and 2. The first one was very basic, no subtitles, nothing to follow the rapping. Maybe the rapping was too fast in some moment. The second one was better, but you don't have this element of performance which characterizes Ren. It was more like a lyric video. Still, you could submerge into the music, but what this guy does very good is acting, performance. And here we have a perfect combination in between not sacrificing the sound and delivering a great Ren performance. So yeah, I'm hooked on Ren again. The hip hop part is not really my favorite thing. It's just a matter of taste. I'm not saying rapping is bad, but this type of Ren is what I really like. Great stuff, and I hope you're getting better. And I hope your whole therapy thing is going good. Hope there's more pieces of art from you in the future. So yeah, that was my reaction, guys. Looking forward for more reactions, even if it's from Ren stuff or other stuff that you might consider is cool and new. I'm always open, because as a music producer and composer, I think that being open to experience other types of music adds more to your library. So making this simple, if you only listen to Slayer, there's nothing more on your database than Slayer. So if you listen to one genre of music, if you listen to only techno, there's only like one language. And I think different types of music are like languages and dialect and words and slangs. You expand your vocabulary as a musician. And all of these reactions for me are enrichment, pure enrichment. And the stories and the comments you put under it, I read them all. It's giving me more capital at the whole background and understanding more, and that helps me making music better. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your comments, for the likes, for the coffee, and I'm glad to have you on board. See ya.